Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, 'cause a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of split the night and touch the soul of silence. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by, dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love, both never to turn back. Bury your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage, and love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope. I never know. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block and drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh, how can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb without a soul, my spirit sleeping somewhere cold, until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, call my name and save me from the dark. Never opened myself this way, life is ours, we lit our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you, every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, when the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Good evening, my beautiful beans, and a very happy Wednesday. All original music streamed to you glorious beans. I hope you're all having the most magical of Wednesdays and that you're all feeling so happy and so loved, because you are so very loved. Hello, Angie Indy. How are you, gorgeous angel of music? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Patrick the Dizzy Devil. Hello, my lovely. Monkey Man, you my angel, and Boris Amalan. How are you both? Beautiful angels. Mustard 19, it's wonderful to see you, old but slow, bless your face. Kentai, the king of Bing himself, blessing us with his royal presence. Kentai, how's your week going? Shorty Mozart, what a delight it is to see you today. Laz Long lives, loves, laughs. I hope you're having a fantastic week. CJ Chris forever, how are you, my darling bean? Honey, you say, I love you, Vanessa, I'll be home in a moment. Honey, I don't know who Vanessa is, but I love that you put that message in chat. How are you, honey? It's wonderful to see you. Wisey UK, you say good evening to you as well, Venus. Wisey, it's so lovely to have you with us. Michael Bernardi, thank you so much for 13 beautiful months of resubscribing. And thank you so much for choosing to use your Twitch Prime here. Celestial Berry, it's a pleasure to have you here. Jim Ladd as well, bless your face. Now, Infrared Spectre, it's wonderful to have you here. You say, hi Venus, you're looking elegant as ever. Infrared, bless your face. Gary Wiggy, thank you for 27 months of resubscribing. You say, happy 27 month anniversary. Queen V, it only seems like last week I had my last sub. Gary, time sure does fly at an astonishing rate, a suspicious rate here in Venusworld. Thank you, Gary Wiggy, for 27 beautiful months. Hello to Oogie, bless your face, Drobston. It's wonderful to have you here too. Blue Magus, it's a pleasure to have you here. Cav Hera, welcome, my darling bean. Mostly blind Mitch. You say, yay, I get to catch a full stream today. You know what? I'm definitely noticing some names of some beans from the olden days when I used to always stream at 9 p.m. So it's lovely to see some familiar faces. Quixie, you say, wow, and I mean wow, you look lovely, and just wow. Thank you so much. Bless your face, Quixie. You're always so very kind. Bulldozer, how are you, my darling bean? I hope you're having a really wonderful Wednesday. We've also got with us this evening, Stuart says, you say, speaking of magical, look at that magic sparkly gown our queen is sporting. Venus. This dress is magical, and the most magical part is actually the back, which sadly you're not really at all seeing, not even in that mirror view. It's all about the back of this dress, although saying that, it's also all about the front, because it's pure sparkles and joy and fireworks and gorgeousness. We have also got Cursed Katana Blade with us. Bless your face. You say posh is awesome. I've gone for a particularly posh look this evening with my hair done up like this. Oogie, thank you so much for 31 months. You say, what does this button do? I wonder, Oogie. Bless you. Thank you so much for resubscribing for so many years. Colton loves Halocene. It's a pleasure to have you with us. We have also got Vicky Ford Gems. Hello, my lovely. It's wonderful to see you. We have also got with us on this beautiful evening, of course, my very own mother and father, Beaver Baz and Mum Beaver on the other side of that soundproof door. Hello, Duskwing. It's a pleasure to have you here. Right, my beautiful bean. So this evening, I'm going to play for you only original songs, and for the very first original song of the evening I'm going to play Part of Me. This was Angie Indy's request. This is the first request of the night. Feel free to request whichever of my original songs you would like to hear on this Wednesday night. Infrared says, I'm a fan of any dresses that are strapless and backless. Oh my gosh, backless dresses are just magical. Magical. Underrated, I think. Underrated. I don't see enough backless dresses. I'm going to play this one to you with the full production. And we're going to kick off the evening with a bit of heartbreak. She says with a big grin. The stuff that makes music. This is Part of Me for my darling Angie Indy. Hello to Shade Spectre. Thank you so much for 4 months of resubscribing. You say, love the vibes. Have a magnificent stream. Thank you so much, Shade Spectre. And bless you for another month of your incredible support. Thank you so much.
It's all that I can say, and I don't wanna desert you, but you cannot force me to stay. Sometimes we just need to be reminded that we're okay. With every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go of everything I claim to a lesson that I had to learn. With every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go everything I claim to know of us. And when the rain comes, will I be the only one to step outside? I guess I tried. And when the end comes near, will I be the only one to say goodbye? I live in fear. 'Cause with every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go everything I claim to know of us. How many promises broken in two? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow old? I look to the sky, but it's no longer blue. The hillsides around me are hidden from view. The tumbling clouds weighing down on my mind, and I am now blind. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You'll say that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. Darkness I carry beginning to lose. The flowers around me no longer in bloom. The artist inside me has said there's no room, and she will leave soon. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You'll say that that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. I left you behind in this world without knowing how deeply I loved you and how much I cared. So look to our garden that's endlessly growing. I'm there. How many promises broken in two? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow?
First two original songs of the stream, my two saddest songs. I thought I'd get them out of the way at the very beginning, just absolutely plummet us into the pits of despair and then lift us up a little. The very first song was Part of Me and the second was Postscript. Hello Aratek, you absolute angel. Thank you for not only that 500-bit cheer, but before that a 300-bit cheer, and before that you resubscribed for the third month. Aratek, bless your face, and thank you with all of my heart for your outstanding support. Bless you. Thank you, Oogie, for bestowing a pair of wings upon Blue Magus. Bless your face, Oogie. That was so very kind. Baldo says, Venus, sad songs? I'm shocked. Right? None of us saw that coming. The Old Bones, hello, my darling bean. Kevin the Groove, it's a delight to have you with us today. Right. Vicky, 4 gems. Thank you so much for bestowing a pair of wings upon Physics. Bless your face, and hello, Derivan. It's a pleasure to have you with us too. All right, Glorious Beans, for the third original song of the stream this evening, I am going to play for you God from Joe's Perspective, Boris. This one is, as always, for you. Hello, Matt. How are you, sweets? It's wonderful to have you here. All right, you ready for some absolute over-the-top drama? Dramatic? Me? Never. Never. Don't even know the meaning of the word.
They say I'm fine, just a little bit lost in my mind. Then they ask me why don't I have faith in above, 'cause he could save all that you love. They say that they pray to a God that I know doesn't listen. Then they wait for the grave and behave as though he'd forgive them. Oh, but the things they've done are far too bad, and a God who forgives them is not a God I'd have. They'll use his love to cover up their tracks. Well, I'm not into that. Breathe down their necks just a a little bit. Watch as the sweat starts to collect, as I ask them what they've done for the affection that they have won. He said that they beg with a God that had bled to create them, to absolve all their sins, give them hymns, make them sing, then repeat them. The things they've done are far too bad, and the God who forgives them is not a God I'd have. They'll use his love to cover up their tracks. Well, I'm not into confess to your sins at the end and show them you truly repent, for in life you were crooked and bent and weak. Then reach out your arms to the light, ready yourselves for a fight, for your right to life after life's in his hands, in his hands. But the things they've done are far too bad, and a God who forgives them is not a God I'd have. They'll use his love to cover up their tracks. Well, I'm not into the things they've done are far too bad. God who forgives them is not a God I'd have. They'll use his love to cover up their tracks. Well, I'm not into
Thank you very much. God from Joe's Perspective, an original of mine. That one is released on my album Venusworld, so you can listen to that one as many times as you like. What number is it on there? Wait, is it on this one? Yes, number 10. Track number 10 on Venusworld. Thanks, Beans. Thanks, everybody. Bless all of your faces. Vicky 4 Gems, thank you so much for bestowing a pair of wings upon a fellow bean. That was so lovely of you. Specky says, I'll listen to it 900 times. Specky, that's the kind of commitment I'm looking for. Bless your face. Thank you. Baldo says, buy her CDs. She's amazing. Thank you, Baldo. You're amazing. All right, my beautiful beans. Coming up for you next. This is Oxygen, and I'm going to play this to you acoustically.
Lay back with me, I'll walk you through our memories. Remind you I was kind to you once. I was understand if you won't take my hand, but I will still reach out for yours. 'Cause the night's out with the lights out, the way the smoke comes to our skin. The mornings ignore the warnings as we gasp for oxygen. But I'd willingly make just one last mistake, 'cause they've made me wiser. They made me a fighter for love. There was love. There was love. High tech. As we've grown older, you've grown a little colder, but I'm still bowled over by you. Still I'm no longer dreaming of staring at the ceiling while lying beside you again. But the night's so with the lights out, the way the smoke comes to our skin. The mornings ignore the warnings as we gasp for oxygen. But I'd willingly make just one last mistake, 'cause they've made me wiser. They made me a fighter for love. There was love. There was love. So take all my heart and break me apart. The night's out with the lights out, the way the smoke comes to our skin. The mornings ignore the warnings as we gasp for oxygen. But I'd willingly make just one last mistake, 'cause they've made me wiser. They made me a fighter for love. There was love. The night's out with the lights out, the way the smoke comes to our skin. The mornings ignore the warnings as we gasp for oxygen. But I'd willingly make just one last mistake, 'cause they've made me wiser. They made me a fighter for love. There was love. There was love.
Thank you very much. Another original of mine, as all the songs this evening are going to be originals. That one is called Oxygen and is released on my album Venusworld. You can listen to that on all the major musical streaming platforms. Links will be provided for you in chat by my fantastic moderators. Io Kels, hi, thank you for that 800-bit cheer. You say 72,000 beans worth of glue. This will be easy for the Venusworld Repair Fund. Just remember, don't get the glue on anything else. If the piano keys get stuck, we don't want that on our conscience. That would honestly be awful. That would be dreadful. That would be a calamity. I don't know what we do where the piano keys to get stuck. Io Kels, you're incredible. Bless your face. Thank you. Thank you to my anonymous angel number 1 for bestowing a pair of wings upon Damn It Woman. Bless your face. Thank you. Thank you, Baldo, for that 100-bit cheer. You said no. Oh my God. FFS Venus. Why? Because apparently I just can't get enough breaking, Baldo. It's just my thing. I love it. Every time I sing that song, I break into 1,000 pieces. Carumbras, hi, how are you, my lovely? I hope you're having the most magical of Wednesdays. You say I pulled up the stream, then forgot to unmute it when I went back to homework. Carumbras, bless your face. It's so lovely to have you here. Also, Tag, hi, bless your face. You say, did someone poke you in the eye? Did someone poke you in the eye? Not that I know of. Do my eyes look poked? Have I got a pokey eye? What's happened to my eye? Now I suddenly feel like someone has poked me in the eye. I'm going to play for you, up next, an original for Teg. This one is called My Closest Friend. So it just looks a little red on the right eye. Never mind. Maybe just lighting. No poking on the eyes. It might just be the lighting. I can't tell. I can't see. I don't know. But possibly, whilst my back was turned, someone came and punched me in the eye. It could have happened. You never know. You just never know these days. I will tell you what did happen, though. Let me tell you exactly what did happen yesterday. Oh my God. So for those of you that don't know, I have a absolutely magical bulldog. He's called Dave. He's truly splendid, phenomenal, such a little angel. He's also an absolute tank. He's wide and he's strong. And he loves to go on walks, and I take him on big walks every day. And yesterday I took him for a walk with my lovely mother up on the forest. So walking through the forest, having a great time. And Dave is like a bowling ball, and he does like to run at legs, and he has, as of recently, really taken to running at legs quite hard, to the point where I'm always a little afraid and sort of jumping out the way. But he does mostly miss. He sometimes sort of shoulder barges a bit. Yesterday, however, I was walking along, having a lovely conversation with my mum, enjoying the well, it wasn't that sunny, but just enjoying being outside. And Dave suddenly out of I don't remember what happened. I honestly don't even know how any of it happened, except for all of a sudden I was up in the air, horizontal, flat. It felt like I was just hovering in the air. It felt like a long time I was in the air. And then all of a sudden I'm flat on my back on the floor. Luckily, uninjured, miraculously. I don't know how I got away. I don't know how that happened that I didn't get hurt. Getting out of that unscathed seems phenomenal, because I went right up in the air, both feet somehow. He bowled into me so fast that both my legs went up, and I was fully in the air, like hovering as if I was in The Exorcist, before I slammed down on the floor with great force. And I was fine. Don't worry. There was zero injury. For a couple of hours afterwards, I had ever so slightly sore back, just from having landed on it quite so hard. But I still went rock climbing afterwards, so I was obviously fine. And possibly from rock climbing so much and falling all the time rock climbing, it's made me a good faller. But there you go. Nothing happened to my eye, but a whole lot happened to everything else. Let me tell you that. And Dave turned around to look at me like, what are you doing on the floor? And I don't know if he knows he did it. I hope he does know he did it, because I want him to stop bowling into legs. I couldn't tell her whether he was looking with concern or with a sort of an air of victory. If he was looking back like, finally, I floored her. It has finally happened. Kentai, thank you so much for bestowing a pair of wings upon. It's Nicole. Hello, Nicole. I hope you're having a gorgeous week. It's so lovely to have you here. Bless your face, beautiful Nicole. Now, Coming up for you next, an original of mine called My Closest Friend. This one is for Teg. Hello, Bippity Benno. It's wonderful to see you. Faving Levick says, the best song. Thank you, Faving. I'm so glad you like it. PB, bless your face. I wanna fall in love with me again. I wanna want to be my closest friend. I wanna light my life aside from men. I wanna want to fight for me till the end. 'Cause how can I love anybody quite enough if when it comes to me I just don't give up? I can't believe I left myself for him. And I'm gonna try to win me back and prove that I won't live my life for anyone but me until I and me have fallen back in love. I'm gonna find the things that make me smile. I'm gonna take the time to sit in silence for a while. I'm gonna touch my skin, and for the first time, not gonna try to change imperfections I find. Gonna remind myself that breathing is quite enough, especially when the going gets tough. No need to change a single thing for me. And I'm gonna try to win me back and prove that I will live my life for anyone but me until I and me have fallen back in love. Until I and me have fallen back in love. An original song of mine. That one is called My Closest Friend, and it is a song about self-love and the struggle to sometimes do it. It is so hard sometimes to give yourself all the love that you deserve. And that was a song at a moment where I was finding it hard to love myself. Now, my beautiful, glorious beings, we have got Tyler Lev's music with us this evening. Thank you so much for that beautiful raid. I hope your stream was absolutely magnificent. A big shout out for Tyler Lev's music, a fantastic musician here on Twitch. Please go and share the love with Tyler. Hi, thank you so much for not only 7 beautiful months of your support, but also a tier 3 subscription. Bless your face. Thank you to my anonymous angel for bestowing a pair of wings upon Calabro22, and to Blue Magus for bestowing a pair of wings upon Tyler Lev's music, and the Klepto for handing out 5 pairs of wings to our beautiful beans. The Klepto, you're amazing. Hello, Wolf Denmark. It's a pleasure to have you here. Splattercat, bless your face. Kentai, thank you for that 100-bit Tuesday. Choo-choo! Thank you for jumping on board this beautiful hype train. The giving just continues to be completely out of hand, completely outrageous. The last 5 months it's going to be now, I imagine, just completely outrageous. Not a stream has gone by without at least one train. Thank you for this huge amount of love and support. You are all incredible. What an outrageous community. I'm going to play for you all right now my newest single. This was released just a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. It is called Shutter Speed. I'm going to play this one to you with the full production. You can watch the music video for this one, of course, on YouTube, and you can listen to it on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, all the different musical streaming platforms. All right, beautiful beans. This is Shutter Speed.
Just out of sight, down at the end of the garden, you hide your back. I find an excuse to be pardoned. No time for shoes, feeling the damp of the dew against our skin. I will ride upon your handlebars and feel as though the world was created for this moment in existence. Underneath 1,000 eyes of ever watchful fireflies that light our path into the distance. And when the town is fast asleep, we lay together in the street, our hearts now beating with persistence. Set the shutter speed slow. Turn me into ghost. Focus on the stars. 3, 2, 1. Pictures of us forever and ever, and oh, I'll go to bed 10 minutes before my alarm, eyes heavy as lead, but your name is written on my arm, surrounded by stars, tracing the lines of the ink upon my skin. I will ride upon your handlebars and feel as though the world was created for this moment in existence. Underneath 1,000 eyes of ever watchful fireflies that light our path into the distance. And when the tower is fast asleep, we lay together in the street, our hearts now beating with persistence. Set the shutter speed slow. Turn me into gold. Focus on the stars. 3, 2, 1. Pictures of us forever and ever.
Thank you, lovely beings. My anonymous angel number 4. Thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon Stormlight, Toffley, and Ancient Tutoriology. Thank you so much. Bless your face. Thank you, beings. Thanks for all this love. And bless all of your faces. Now, the hype training has been off the charts as of late, and you all know what happens when you, oh my God, Simon the Dane is certainly here. Hi, Simon. Bless your face. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for bestowing 20 pairs of wings upon our beans, bringing our subscriber count up to 823. Thank you so much. Holy butts. Oh my God. That was unbelievably kind. I was just about to say, please, none of you feel pressured ever to jump on board a hype train. If you cannot afford to support the show financially, please never feel guilty. Having you here is what counts. And those of you that can comfortably afford to support in that way, thank you so much. Simon, you are so kind. The lucky beans in that bomb of 20 to receive a pair of wings, thanks to Simon, are as follows: Kiza B, EU Poison, Krafka, Marquise de la Rossenoir, Marina, Stabastu, Iron Surfer, Grimwood 01, STQR Marvel, Play Something Saxman, Hans Robert, Luco Twee, Ultha Ego, Raxt Babino, Firenor, Benny on Fire, Annie Banani, Jewel XH, and Saja. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart. That was so kind of you, Simon. Thank you also, Bulldozer, for that 300-bit cheer, and Aratek for that 300-bit cheer. Beans, you are too kind. Wolf Denmark, thank you so much for putting a pair of wings upon your own back and subscribing for the 6th month. Wolf Denmark, bless your face. No, wait, it was 6 months in advance. Oh my God, 6 months in advance. Wolf, that is so kind. Bless your face with that enormous show of support. Oh my God. All right, Beans, you're all getting into tension. All of you, every single one of you jumping on board this train. What am I going to do with you all? Honestly, what am I going to do with you all? It's just non-stop giving. Okay, everybody, sit down. Hands where I can see them. I'm going to play you another original song. And the original song that I'm going to play for you up next is going to be my other latest release. This is Witness. Press the button that I wasn't supposed to press. Oh my God, Pilar just pressed the button that Pilar was not supposed to press. Oh my God, Pilar, are you sure? Oh my God, bless your face. Thank you for that €120 donation. Holy. You say nice dress. Thanks, Pilar. Bless your face. It's all about the back with this dress. I was saying this earlier. The back is the beautiful part.
I feel home in the rugged wood where the dark moss grows on snow. Turn my back on the city lights and I find myself alone. The water's cold, the trees are warm and it's time for me to fly.
another brand new single released just a month and a half ago. Thank you, Old But Slow, for that 100-bit cheese. Say happy bean train, it most certainly is. Bulldozer, you say hi, sorry, I am new on Twitch. So this is is this how a hype train works? 100-bit cheer. Buldo, you are getting yourself a front row seat in detention. I see you playing innocent, but I know you know precisely what you are doing. Thank you, Virtue. CPP for that 100-bit cheer, and Ken Type for that 100-bit cheer. You say train level 10. You beans are awesome. You beans most certainly are awesome, as are you, Kentai. Thank you, beans. A level 10 hype train is no small feat. That is absolutely enormous. Carumbras, you say, I can't sing much today, sadly, but I'm here in spirit. Carumbras, thank you, my darling bean, for that 1,000-bit cheer. That is a huge cheer, Carumbras. You blow me away time and time again. Thank you, Squall, for that 7 month of your 7th month of resubscribing. Bless your face. And thank you, Jeff M759, for that 500-bit cheer. Bless you, Jeff. Thank you, Arotech, for that 300-bit cheer. Bless your faces, beans. You are out of control, completely bonkers. You are losing it. Now stop it. Sit down, settle down, take a seat, take a deep breath, think about what you've done, think about how you need to repent for your sins by now stepping off this train and praying to the gods of forgiveness. Thank you, lovely beans. You are wonderful. Bless all of your faces. Andy says, good evening, Queen V, mods beans. Sorry I'm late. Andy, it's wonderful to see you. You never need to apologise for being late. It's a pleasure to have you here now. Oh my God, another 6 months in advance. Craig Wade, you angel, thank you so much for choosing to subscribe for 6 months in advance. That was so kind. Boris says, stop it. When was the last time that worked? Oh, stop it, Boris. Honestly, never. But neither has nothing works. Nothing works. When I tell you, beans, to carry on, you carry on. When I tell you to stop, you carry on. There is no psychology that works on you. You are all intent on giving whatever I say, whatever I do. I'm sure there'll be something that would stop you in your tracks. Quixie, oh holy butts, thank you for that 1,500-bit cheer. You say, what hype train? Oh, is that how hype trains happen? Is it all about the trains now? It seems to be that you beans have a train addiction, and it could be quite serious, honestly. The size of the gifting tonight, what is happening? Outrageously huge shows of support. Outrageous beans. Oh my God. Thank you to my anonymous angel for bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beans. And thank you, Carumbras, for that 600-bit cheer. Oh my God. And then Wolf Denmark with a 1,400-bit cheer. Oh my God, beans, you're upping your train game. Let me tell you that you are absolutely losing it. Thank you so much for that absolutely outrageous train. We got up to a level 10, 89% of a level 10 hype train. That is hugely big. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so outrageously grateful now, everybody. You've done your train, so no more giving. Thank you very much. You all just sit back. You enjoy the show. I'm here to play for you. It's just a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday of all days, beans. I'm just here to give you some music and for you to all relax. Mayor Shisato, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon I like trains, which makes me immediately think of the ASDF sketch. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I like trains. Chris Burrow says, that's the first time I've ever seen anyone get to a level 10 hype train. It's outrageous. The level hype trains that we got to, we set a record here in Venusworld not a record for all streamers ever, but a record for this particular channel. A couple of weeks ago, you beans got us up to a level 19 hype train. Completely ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous. And stream after stream, you beans have been doing enormous trains, at least one per stream. It's been crazy. Boris says, more giving? Okay. 100-bit cheer. Boris, you are so outrageously naughty. You are just the chief of misbehaving. Okay, beautiful beans. The next original song that I would like to play for you on this beautiful evening is my brand new original. This one is called Survive. It's not yet released, as it has only just been written. Hi Rasmus, how are you, my love? Vicky 4 gems, thank you so much for that 100-bit cheer. Bless your face.
I'm sad for no reason, it has stopped me sleeping. I'd kept all these feelings inside. I can't stop the bleeding, I'm endlessly needing somebody like you in my life. But you don't exist, and I'm not sure that you ever did. I saved a kiss, but somebody had bound both my wrists. Oh God, could this be the answer that I'd always missed? We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. I lost the direction that inner reflection would usually bring to my life. I'd made you the reason that I wasn't sleeping. Myself I still have to remind that you don't exist, and I'm not sure that you ever did. I'd saved a kiss, but somebody had bound both my wrists. Oh God, could this be the answer that I'd always missed? We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. But I don't want this pain, I don't wanna be sane, I just want the light. How can this be madness? Avoidance of sadness. I don't wanna fight with you, don't exist, and I'm not sure that you ever did. I saved a kiss, but somebody had bound both my wrists. Oh God, could this be the answer that I'd always missed? We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. We're alone in the dark to learn to survive.
An original of mine, a brand new one. That one is called Survive. Thank you so much, lovely beans. Bless all of your faces. So much love in this chat. It's outrageous. You beans, outrageous. You're so cute. You know what? I've got another story for you. Another outrageous story about an animal. So I've got a bit of a mouse problem in my kitchen at the moment, and I put down humane mouse traps every night. And I collect a mouse and I drive that mouse away. Now, I don't like doing that because apparently the chances of them surviving if you drive them away are smaller, because I don't really know why. I've heard that, so it breaks my heart to have to drive them away. But if I don't drive them away, it comes right back in the house. So I tried for the first maybe 2 weeks putting that mouse out in the garden. I don't know if it was the same mouse every day. I just don't know. So I put it in the garden, and next night, same thing again. And it was disturbing my sleep because I'd wake up and hear crashing, crash banging, it's all kinds of noises. And so got to the point where I was driving them away. literally taking them out in the car, putting them in the forest with food. I put them down with food. I feel so guilty about putting these mice somewhere they don't know that I'm putting food down. And text says, mouse poop can cause neurological issues. Don't feel bad, get it out. Well, yes. And I do have a tendency to just snack on the poop if I leave it there. I just can't help it. Just sit around eating mouse poop. So I do have to get rid of the mouse so that doesn't happen. And so been driving the mice away. But the mice are getting smarter, is what I've realised. I've got a trap that's like a little see-through tunnel. They go inside, they press a springboard, and a door closes behind them. So I put snacks at the far end, and Texas is full of things for you not eating cheese. So the eating is fine. That won't hurt my brain. It's that it mustn't fall. You breathe it in. Really, it kills you from breathing it in. That's so scary. Well, I've not found any mouse poo in the house. Considering there are so many mice, I've not found any mouse poo. Sorry, Tig. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just being silly. Don't worry. There isn't any mouse poo around. Weirdly, my mice are very clean. But you're about to hear just how crazy my mice are. So I've got this little magical tunnels contraption that I capture mice in and then walk away crying and put them somewhere else because I'm so sad to get rid of them. Anyway, so in my house I've got I collect things. I collect things like skeleton leaves. I like skeleton leaves. They're beautiful. And I stick them to my wall because I like to look at them. I also have lots of little bits of paper with little poems on it and little drawings that I've done just around my kitchen stuck to the walls. It's just kind of quirky little things that I keep around. Anyway, those things have been going missing. And the other day, I heard all the clattering from the mouse. And I went out there, could not see the mouse. The mouse hadn't triggered the trap. You hear when the mouse triggers the trap because it makes the door slams. So you hear a little mouse door slamming. Always wakes me up. I always think it's a ghost. And then I realise it's not a ghost, it's a mouse. That happens every single time. Anyway, it became suspiciously quiet after that. The next morning, I went downstairs and this bloody mouse has been stealing stuff off my walls, stealing my skeleton leaves and my poems, my little drawings, and bringing them into the mouse trap. I poop you not. It took the poem. I have a little piece of paper about this big with a drawing on one side and a poem on the other. It took the poem and it lodged it into the doorway to stop the door from closing. And then it traipsed all the way back to the back of the trap with my skeleton leaves and made itself a little skeleton leaf house, little nest, whilst it propped the door open with one of my drawing poems. It is a genius. I'm freaked out. I've been now finding around the kitchen. It's taken the poem out. It's put it back in. And you know what? I was so impressed that I didn't even move anything. I was just so impressed. I couldn't believe it. I screamed. I audibly screamed when I saw what it had done. And I haven't yet rectified the situation to make the trap work again. It kind of broke my heart that it's trying to live in there. It's trying to live in the trap because I always put food inside it and it's just thinking, well, there's always peanut butter in here. Sometimes there's seeds. Sometimes there's chocolate. This is a really good place to live. And for some reason, this crazy lady keeps putting food in here for me and putting all these poems around her house and all these skeleton leaves for me to make my beautiful nest. And it's kind of breaking my heart to think that this little mouse thinks that it's got a good thing going, when really what's going to happen is I'm going to trap it and drive it somewhere and it's probably going to die and it's going to be the saddest thing ever. Hopefully it doesn't die. And you know why I think it doesn't die? Because where I put a mouse, I then went for another walk about 2 weeks later and a mouse was there just sitting in the exact place that I'd put that mouse, and I'd put it down there with food every time I give them food because I want them to survive out there. So I'm thinking the mice are surviving and that they are walking miles back to my house where they are going through my personal items and bringing them into their little mouse house and just having the best time ever. Honestly, it's a whole palaver. These mice, they're learning. They're advancing at terrifying rates. And they're apparently fans of poetry and paintings and skeleton leaves. And also tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. I don't eat tomatoes. I found the mice have been eating tomatoes because I found a half-eaten tomato hidden in the place where I find all the mice. Hidden. Just a half-eaten tomato. Also, it opened up a packet of seeds that I was going to plant. Little radish, like I think they're radish seeds or something. Pretty crazy. It's been pretty crazy. So there you go. That's about as mad as my life gets. Being flipped over by Dave and extremely mentally advanced mice. There is a moose loose about this house. I have been going around my house saying that quite a lot, Spattercat, actually. Because it's finally true. I've said that expression all my life. And now it's funny. But you know what? You know what's crazy? Is this is not the first crazy mouse thing that's happened to me. Because back in the day when I lived here in this house that I'm streaming to you from, this is my parents' house, we had a situation with either mice or rats, can't remember which. Bear in mind, I was a person that kept rats as a pet as a child, so I'm very fond of little fairy creatures, and I don't mind them being around as much as I know I should, because it's not bad, because it is bad, as Tegros says, to have mice living in your house. So I know I have to get rid of them, but I feel very fondly towards them. Anyway, we had either mice or rats at that point. We were trying to catch them, get rid of them, and this was around Christmas time. And every Christmas time, me and my friends build gingerbread houses together, and we make a theme, and we have like a little competition where no one really wins, but we all just sit around and stick to a theme and make a gingerbread house or whatever. Anyway, this particular year, me and my friend Phoebe had clubbed together to make the world's most amazing gingerbread castle with little individual bricks. We'd like built the whole thing with a tower and a princess at the top of the tower and little trees, freestanding trees. So we built all this, and one morning I came down and the princess was gone. The entire gingerbread house untouched, the trees untouched, but my princess had been stolen by those mice. They had climbed onto the shelf, they'd climbed up the gingerbread tower, up the castle, stolen Rapunzel from the top, and they'd just taken her back to their house. And I assume they ate her. I don't think she got out of it alive. They also stole our avocados and peeled them and left the flesh of the avocado. They were perfectly peeled avocados on our floor. They ate the skin of the avocado and they left the avocado deliciousness, the green bit, the soft bit, the flesh. You know what I'm talking about. They left the avocado on the floor, perfectly peeled. Weird. Rodents are weird. Another time I came home and I found a mouse. I had a hanging shelf in my ward. All of this just blows my mind as I'm telling these stories. I've forgotten them. I had a hanging shelf in my wardrobe. The wardrobe was shut. Halfway up the hanging shelf, in the cup of my bra, was a little curled up mouse, sleeping, just chilling, just sleeping in my bra. Don't know how it got there. Don't know how it climbed up this hanging shelf. There were so many questions. I don't understand what happened. Sadly, that mouse did die, actually. It did. It had a sad ending, that one. As far as I remember, it had eaten through a plastic container and wasn't very well, I believe. So remember that breaking my heart. I'm too sensitive to have mice around, honestly. They're hectic. They are hectic. It says, death by mouse. They left the avocado skin behind as a warning to all the other avocados that might defy the mice kingdom. God. MJ says, were you raised in Narnia? Pretty much. Well, another funny story for you is that when I was 14, I was homeschooled, so you can bear that in mind when you hear this story. I spent 6 months creating, scene for scene, a feature-length version of Narnia. Scene for scene. I mean, literally. 6 months of filming, starring in, and editing Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, with my best friend. And we roped a few other people in now and then to be a character, but mostly we just doubled up playing everybody. So I played Lucy and I played God, who else did I play? I don't know. Loads of people. There were like 2 of us starring in it, so 6 months. Honestly, we did trailers, we did everything. We did a blooper reel, which as far as I can remember was the best thing about the whole thing, which is the bloopers. Homeschooling was a ride. It was amazing. So creative. Got to just completely specialise in random subjects like filmmaking for 6 months, because why not? Why not? What a great thing to do. Balder says, where is it? Sadly, I can only find one half of it. And so my best friend, I only realised I can only find one half of it because my best friend was asking for it because she wanted to show her husband. She was like, it's finally time. I've got to show him what we have done. And I can only find one half of it. We put it onto 2 DVDs. This was back in the day. It wouldn't all fit on one. And she only has the same half, so we both only have the first half of the movie, which is very sad. The second half is somewhere, I just don't know where, and the second half is the half that has the bloopers. Mate says, perhaps some of the inspiration for Lucy Will You Save Us, regardless of the final name. Well, you'd think so, but actually no. Lucy Will You Save Us is inspiration from a book I was writing, which I've never finished. It was like a musical, a book with songs in it, and that's where that came from. Spattercat says, the rats I end up with usually learn martial arts and raise turtles. No idea where the turtles come from. There is like no crime in this area at all. Splattercat, bless your face. Christoph, thank you for 39 months. You say, yells and waves, Venusworld, for 39 consecutive months. Can't believe it's been so long. Neither can I. Oh my God, Christoph. 39 months. Thank you so much for being so supportive for so very long. Honey says, I'd love to see it. Yes, I say I'd love to show you, but I honestly wouldn't. It's so embarrassing. It's one of those things where it's fun to look back on, but it's also mortifying. I don't know why it's mortifying, but there's something about it is mortifying. Having made a feature-length version of a film at the age of 14, and it being so terrible, but there was so much dedication. It was 100% effort that went into it, 100% effort. So much love and attention to detail. And it's so dreadful. And joyful to watch in a way, and horrendously embarrassing at the same time, and at times just incredibly boring. Just so many moments of it is just so boring. We recreated everything we could using my best friend's cats and her little chihuahua to play the different animals in Narnia, and instead of doing the white witch, we made her the pink witch because my best friend had a completely pink bedroom. And so we decided to make Narnia be turned to pink rather than get turned to ice and snow. Honestly, it was such a ride. Absolutely mad. I remember making all the sound effects for the battle scenes using kitchen knives and sharpeners, and we did every single part of the filmmaking ourselves, which was a great education in filmmaking, and is probably why I absolutely love making and editing music videos now. And without that initial education in my teens, I'm sure I wouldn't find it as easy as I do now. But oh my God, it's kind of horrifying to watch and also kind of awesome. Movie Trap says, can we see this movie? No. Maybe one day. Maybe if we hit 1 million followers ever, which doesn't feel like it could ever even be possible. If we hit 1 million followers on Twitch, there we go. I will see what I can about showing you at least some of Narnia. I don't know whether I even have the second DVD anywhere, but at least showing you some of it. If we ever hit 1 million followers, that feels like a safe thing to offer you, because that seems extremely unlikely. Vicky 4 Gems, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. Mate is the greatest movie night ever hosted. It would be so embarrassing for me. Hello, Meet Lizzie. It's wonderful to have you here. Bless your face. Steve Botter says, "Quick, someone clip this. You gotta get this clipped so you can remember that I promised that." Lucas says, I was saying 1 million followers was coming from about stream 5. Lukey, I feel like you've been sure it's going to happen any moment now. I feel like hitting 1 million followers on Twitch is one of those crazy feats that I just can't imagine ever happening. It's too big of a number. But Slow says you should be very careful your promise. Yes, I should. I'm starting to I'm afraid. I'm afraid that when I'm 94, we might hit 1 million followers, and I'm suddenly going to have to show you this absolutely horrendous thing. PB says 1 million TikTok views you hit. Who knows? That's true. TikTok's wild. TikTok is so wild. It's the wild west in TikTok. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. You can hit huge numbers overnight. They push your videos like crazy for a few weeks, and then they shadow ban you for no reason. All of it's crazy with TikTok. It's so it's so different to Instagram Reels. You post the same thing on Instagram Reels as you do on TikTok, and the interaction and the views are completely different. I don't know if it's just that TikTok has that much of a bigger viewer base, and so you do get crazy high views. None of it makes any sense to me. Terrifies me, honestly, but I do it because that's what you have to do. You have to do it. Hello to a random Lemurian. It's wonderful to have you here. Bless your face. Oh, bless you. It's lovely to have you here. Oh. TikTok is just madness. It is madness. It's quite scary, actually. Infrared says, have you thought about live streaming on TikTok? Yes. I do keep meaning to do it. It's just really hard to get good sound. So I've been wanting to have this set up on TikTok, but without a PC, it is very hard to get good sound. So I need to work out how to make that happen. You also, to be able to stream with the live studio, you have to have gone live for 20 minutes within the last 30 days. There are so many random criteria. They make it really hard to do a high quality stream on TikTok, which is very confusing. It's almost impossible to get a stream key. It's just madness. I'd like to be able to stream from here, from the computer, but as of yet, very hard to do that from a Mac, and honestly, the whole thing's baffling. So I have done a couple of live streams on TikTok where I'm just chatting, and I didn't know how any of it worked. I didn't really understand anything, so it was very confusing. It felt like those beginning days where I was on Twitch and I didn't know what was going on. I would like to, though. It is on my radar to be live streaming on TikTok. I know it's a good thing to do, but they make it hard. The only thing that they seem to make simple is they constantly are asking you to do a TikTok shop. That's the only thing. Whenever I open my TikTok, they are saying to me, sell some stuff. Here you go, sell some stuff. And I feel like they don't push being able to stream high quality things with good sound, at least not that I've seen. Luke says, can't help you with TikTok. I will not install it. And I support you in that, Luke. I 100% support you. TikTok steals your life. I've actually been really, really good not going on TikTok recently. Been really good. Other than posting. I've been posting, but not going on there. Hello, Exy the artist. It's wonderful to have you here. I missed a question there. Is she a Mac girl? Yes. I've got a Mac and a Hackintosh. So a custom built Hackintosh, and then a Mac as well. Got a double computer set up in the studio for maximum screenage and maximum power. Works very well. I would not be able to do this stream at this point with less than 3 screens. Well, maybe 2, but that'd be difficult. Be very difficult. I've got literally a crazy... It's like being in a spaceship being in here. You don't really see this. You don't see the madness that is right here in front of me, but it is a whole load of computers. And then a camera rig, another camera, and another camera. Mad. And this is all thanks to you, Beans. You all make this possible. Oh, hang on a minute. I think you're about to get a view of the screens from our very own cameraman, Beaver Baz, who is entering the studio. Beaver Baz, tell me when to switch over, and I will switch over. I won't do it yet until you're happy with the shot. This is very exciting. All right, here you go. Here is the what I have before me. 1, 2, 3 screens. A big camera rig behind that you can see the moving camera. Speakers there. Piano. So much going on. There's the piano. There's me. Hello. There's my what would you call that? Control system. My TV switchboard. And that's the acoustic piano that I've written most of my songs over the last sort of 15 years on. I love that piano. I miss that piano. I miss being able to write on that piano, Dad.
You can write on it.
I know. I should just come round and write on it. At my house, I've got a lovely keyboard, but it's not the same. Let me just check. A little bit that way and a little bit down, just so they can see the piano keys. I think it's just the legs need widening. Yeah, it's not the same songwriting on a keyboard as a piano. Maid says, check out those cool CDs. How might one go about getting one of those? Channeling my inner Luke. How are you, Maid? How's work been going? I hope that it's mighty enjoyable. Well, Maid to Raid, as per your request, I will show off my CDs. I've got so many CDs. You can get these on my Bandcamp page. You can listen to them on my Spotify. If you'd like to get a signed physical CD, the Bandcamp is the place to do it. I sign every copy that goes out. Thank you, everybody. Bless all of your faces. Right. We just had a big old chat and it was mighty fun, but I'm going to sing you a song. All right, my beautiful beans. I'm going to play for you. Up next. Oh, I'm finding it hard to decide. I'm stuck between a few. For Maid to Raid, I'm going to play Hunted. This is a song about paranoid delusion. Hunted alone, but I'm never alone. And when I'm on the phone, I can hear birds on the line. No, it's not in my mind. Yes, I'm sure this time. And you can hear them when you sleep. They will call you by name. And you can sense that there is no escape. Well, you're a pawn in their game, in their game. Writing down their everyone, just so I can prove they're real to you. Curtains drawn, they still see said. Why am I surprised? I feel their eyes on me, and you can hear them when you sleep. 'Cause they will call you by name, and you can sense that there is no escape. Well, you're a pawn in their game, and you can run and you can hide, and you can scream with all your might, but you know that you can't choose. 'Cause in the end, they decide you're and now it's time to face the emptiness that greets me and beckons to replace the person that I would be. And you can hear them when
you can't choose, 'cause in the end they decide you're
It's that time of the show where you beans take centre stage and get those air guitars ready.
hunter unknown, but I'm never alone. No, I'm never alone.
An original of mine. That one is called Hunted, and it is released, so you can listen to that one as many times as you like, my beautiful beans. Now, what an absolutely magical Wednesday evening stream this has been. Now, I was going to think about perhaps making a Wednesday evening stream a thing. Maybe I will add in, or at least an evening stream at some point during the week, or maybe every other week, because I know for a lot of you this is a better time than me doing an afternoon. May says, what a song, what a performance to bond over. Thank you, Venus. Maid, you are so magical. Thank you. Bless your face. Right, my glorious magical beans. We are somehow an hour and a half. I have no idea how, but it has happened. And we are going to go and find ourselves a beautiful, beautiful raid target for the evening. And this evening, we are going to go and take all of you glorious beans over to see who have we got live. So many people. This is so lovely because I don't usually get to raid a lot of these people, being that I don't usually stream at this time anymore, but perhaps that shall change from now on. So please copy and paste the raid message. We are going to go over to raid Autopilot this evening. Autopilot is a phenomenal musician here on Twitch. We are so lucky to have him here. Thank you, ST of Grace, for that 1000-bit cheese. Say thank you for a great song. Thank you so much. Bless your face. Thank you, my darling bean. All right, my glorious beans, my beautiful moderators. Thank you as ever for taking such fantastic care of me and the beans. I'll be back with all of you Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. BST, and Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. BST. And I cannot wait to see you, my glorious beans. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening or afternoon or morning, or whatever time it is for you. And I cannot wait to see you on the weekend. Until then, my beautiful beans, it is time for me to say over and out.